after opening their campaign with a win against the other Miami in the form of Miami, Ohio Redhawks, 38-3 at Hard Rock Stadium, Miami. Miami faced Texas A&M just 2 days before the 22nd anniversary of the September 11 attacks in 2001. The same year, Miami last won the national title, which the latter ranked 23rd in the country prior to the game, and with QB Tyler Van Dyke providing the assistance for the online, they jumped to a 28-20 lead entering the third quarter. But two Jacoby George touchdowns in the fourth quarter put the 12th man for good as they were hammered and bloodied 48-41 in favor of Miami, Florida. After the game, the 12th man said, the Texas A&M defense limited the Hurricanes to just 77 yards on the ground, keeping their opponent under 100 yards on the ground for the second straight game. But after two more wins against Beckman, Cookman, and Temple, the real fun started when on October 7, 2023, after a 2-week hiatus, the U entered the conference play dragon as they faced Georgia Tech in a prime game where, assisted by Mauigoa and its O-line, Van Dyke, despite the 3 interceptions in the game, scored 2 touchdowns in a 23-20 loss. But Mauigoa, Van Dyke, and company regained the composure when, after another loss to North Carolina, they head to another primetime game against K. Klubnik, T.T. Parker, and Clemson as backup quarterback Emory Williams provides the assist for the O-line to help the run and passing game limit Tigers to 20 points in a 28-20 double overtime win. Miami, after a 1-1 run following their win over Clemson, faced another Florida ACC team in two-time national champions Florida State in Tallahassee, Florida. As Seminoles defense held the Miami O-line to 247 passing yards in a Seminoles 27-20 victory. And despite Miami's best offensive efforts with 327 yards and a Xavier Restrepo touchdown, Miami saw their victory against Louisville eluded them as the Cardinals and quarterback Jack Plummer scored 3 touchdowns in a 38-31 win. But Miami regained their composure yet again by ending their 23 campaign on Black Friday when they secured a season-ending win against Boston College in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, 45-20 to earn a place in the 2023 Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl against a Big Ten team, Rutgers. In New York City, despite another QB, Ja'Cory Brown scored a passing touchdown and rushed for 2 more scores, it wasn't enough, as Rutgers secured a crushing defeat of the U by a touchdown, 31-24 to end Miami's campaign 7-6. When the 2024 college football season begins, the U begins their season as 19th in the country and began their campaign on the final day of summer 2024 when they faced an SEC team, Florida, in Gainesville, where new starting quarterback Cam Ward, who was drafted number 1 by the Tennessee Titans in the 2025 NFL Draft, scored 3 touchdown passes in the U's winning effort, but they got the better of the Gators in a 41-7 rout of Florida. But they continued with an undefeated September, which Miami won all 4 games, including a Week 5 victory over Virginia Tech, thanks to Ward's 4 touchdown passes. But when October came, they head westward bound to Berkeley, California, to face ACC newbie California, where with 26 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, Cam Ward produced a clutch play by passing to Elijah Royal for a 5-yard game-winning TD in a 38 victory. And after 2 more wins to extend their record to 8-0, Miami, Florida entered November with confidence as they head to Atlanta, Georgia to face Georgia Tech. But in their first loss of the season, the Yellow Jackets held the Miami O-line to 88 rushing yards, but Miami's defense responded by limiting the Georgia Tech offense to 99 passing yards as Georgia Tech ran out comfortable winners 28-23. Miami's 2024 campaign in the regular season ended with 1-1 in the finals of the games. First, they beat Wake Forest in their final home game, 42-14, before ending on the losing note when they suffered a disappointing defeat to Syracuse the Saturday after Thanksgiving, 38-42 at Jamie Wilder's Dome in Syracuse, New York, also known as the Loud House. But on a brighter note, Miami finished the season 15 as the 15th ranked team in the country and a 10-2 record, good enough for a bid for the 2024 Pop-Tarts Bowl against Iowa State. On the final Saturday of 2024, the Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida was setting for the bowl, where in a stunning upset, the Big Ten 12 team humiliated the U with a 1-point win, thanks to no large part to Rockerback's 3-touchdown performance to end the Cyclone season on the positive note. Mauigoa has legitimate franchise tackle potential with the physical tools and developmental trajectory that should have teams in the top 5 ranks salivating. The improvement curve from his freshman to sophomore campaigns suggests a player still scratching the surface of his capabilities, with the ideal blend of athleticism and power to develop into a perennial Pro Bowl caliber tackle. The technical refinement that he's shown under Mario Cristobal's tutelage indicates a coachable prospect who responds well with development. His immediate impact will be felt most significantly in the run game, with his ability to create vertical displacement, can transform the team's ground attack overnight, while still developing the nuances of pass protection. He already shown the movement, skills, and anchor strength to handle NFL caliber edge rushes. Teams applying outside zone concepts will particularly cover his rare ability to reach and seal defensive ends, while having the power to execute gap scheme concepts with equal effectiveness. Miami offensive season has prepared Mauigoa well for the NFL transition, asking him to execute a diverse array of blocking techniques in both pass protection and run schemes. Given his athletic ceiling, great technical growth trajectory, and positional value, Mauigoa presents as a day one starting right tackle with the potential to develop into a elite blindside protector. Teams like Jacksonville, Carolina, and Tennessee picking in the 31st round should view him as a cornerstone piece around which to build their offensive line for the next decade. Francis Mauigoa entered the 2026 NFL Draft as one of the most experienced young offensive tackles in college football. Originally from Italy, American Samoa, he played his high school ball at ING Academy, emerging as the contentious 5-star project and one of the highest rate offensive line recruits in the country. Mauigoa signed with Miami as part of the Hurricanes 2023 cast and immediate understanding role as a true freshman. Over his first two seasons at Coral Gables, he started 26 games at right tackle and played nearly 1,800 snaps, becoming the cornerstone of one of the ACC's most productive offensive units. Entering the draft as a true junior, Mauigoa plays early playing experience, blue chip pedigree, and national exposure to the next level. Francis as a reliable ACC tackle, but I believe his ceiling and future lies at guard. Mauigoa possesses a thick, squatty frame with exception developed legs that are almost over proportioned. He has a sturdy upper half added in length. Despite his stocky appearance, he moves extremely well. He shows excellent foot quickness and lower body fluidity, although he tends to be a short strider. While his lower body mass can occasionally make moving more challenging, he compensates with violent, intentional movement, twitch, and effort. In the run game, Mauigoa excels. He's an inherently powerful blocker with strength and mass in his legs and rear, supplementing a patented power profile. He's a consistent displayer and an effortless finisher. Even with these strengths, there's still room to grow. Maintaining better posture and taking cleaner angles consistently the key to taking his game to the next level in the NFL. Mauigoa's athleticism translates well into the interior. In pass protection, he shows a strong ability to get on his stance and gain ground quickly. Yet physical limitations that surface against speed rushes. He isn't naturally to wind in the pocket without a jump set, but he compensates by playing long and then with his hands. When his feet are perfectly positioned relative to the rusher, he uses timing and hand accuracy to create extension and maintain control. Mauigoa isn't a natural born tackle. What he shows on the edge is impressive, but it's even more indicative of the potential he has as a guard. Guard is not inherently easier, but Mauigoa's combination of power, violence, and natural strength, paired with the patience and policies, demonstrating a tackle, potential at OG. Protecting Mauigoa to the NFL, he just looks like a guard. He's talented not to be elite college tackle, but his ceiling clearly lies inside. Mauigoa is a day one plug-and-play solution for any NFL offense. And minimum, he projects as a decade-long starter. I hope you enjoyed the third episode of the prospect profiles for the 2026 NFL Draft. For the next episode, I will focus on Ohio State safety, Calvin Downs. Thank you for joining me, and it's all about the U.